Mass Effect companions and how likely they would be to eat a Tide Pod. Welcome. Let's just get into this. Would eat multiple? That's absolutely my Krogan son and also Rex. They would not care. They'd absolutely just be popping Tide Pods. Like they would just, no inhibitions. No inhibitions. Would not ever Samara. She's too smart for that. She's the one probably like trying to get people to not on the ship. She's watching everybody act fools and be like, can you guys please like not eat the Tide Pods? She's seen all of the Facebook articles being shared about all these kids eating Tide Pods and then needing to get their stomach pumped, and she's like, can we don't do it. Don't do it. Would eat as a dare? James, idiot. James, absolutely. You wouldn't even have to like dare him, double dog dare him. You'd be like, I dare you. And he'd be like, no. I'd be like, okay, fine. Scaredy cat. And then he would definitely 100% eat as a dare. Honestly, I think Ashley would as well. I think that Ashley also would probably eat one as a dare. If the stakes were high enough, I can imagine her trying to be like tough, cool girl and being like, I'm not even fazed by Tide Pods. Whatever, I'll do it. I think Kasumi is it would think about it, but wouldn't. I think that the curiosity, she'd look at it as like a forbidden gusher and she'd think about it. She's either would think about it, but wouldn't, or she would, but wouldn't tell anybody. She's one of those depending on the day. Whenever said dare or Tide Pod was presented, it would just depend on like where the stars were in alignment and if her co-star told her to. If her co-star said something vague like new opportunity, like don't shy away from new opportunities or something like that, she would absolutely eat that Tide Pod. I think Garrus is a would but wouldn't tell anybody. I think curiosity would get the best of Garrus Vicarian. I think curiosity would get the best of Garrus Vicarian, and he would try it, and then when he realizes it's just like laundry detergent, he would not tell anybody that he did that. Jack, I think, here's the deal. I want to put Jack at would eat as a dare, but I also think that now that Jack is like a teacher looking at setting a good example for her students, she would think twice about it. I think that she would do it. I'm gonna do it. She would do it as a dare with the stipulation of if anybody ever tried to tell her kids about it, you'd be done for. You'd be toasted. And everybody knows that, so they just wouldn't do it. Just for fun, can we throw in Joker, Chakwas, Kelly, and Trainer? Absolutely. Joker would definitely do it. Chakwas would never. Kelly would do it if she thought it would impress Garrus. Or Thane. And Trainer would think about it, but wouldn't. Jacob, I think Jacob would also do it as a dare. I think that he would. Caden would not. Caden's just like, I can't believe that this is even getting brought up. Why are you guys thinking that? Caden and Samami, the voices of reason. Let's see, Liara and Solus, I think you do make a good point. They would think about it for science, but I don't think they would end up doing it. So we'll put them both in the would think about it, but wouldn't section. I think Zaid would also do it as a dare. Look at all these dumb humans just doing things as dares. Oh my gosh. I imagine, you guys know that scene in Skyfall when he's sitting at the bar and he's taking the tequila shot or something with the scorpion on his hand. That would be, something like that would be like how or why Zaid is eating a Tide Pod. There'd be a reason, but it would happen. I think Edie would probably say no. Edie would have like a whole chemical breakdown of said Tide Pods and be like, that is going to have this exact effect on me and not do it. I think Legion's gonna go also in the would but wouldn't tell anyone. Just because Legion's usually about like a 50-50 when it comes to big decisions as to whether or not you should do something. I think Legion would do it, realize it was a bad decision, and then not tell anybody that they did it. Miranda would also do it, but wouldn't tell anybody. She just kind of gives the vibes of she was trying, you know, she saw that the kids were doing it. She's trying to relate to her sister a little bit more, so she eats a Tidepod because all the kids are doing it these days, and then she realizes how dumb that was, and she just never mentions it. But you read about it in the Shadow Broker terminal when she, like, writes about it in her e-diary or something. I think that Tali is a no, because her immune system, her internal systems are bad enough as it is, but I will give her the would think about it, because Tali is young, all right? Tali is young. She's going through a lot, but she is, at the end of the day, she's young. All right, Thane. Now, I'm torn with Thane because part of me thinks Thane is a very much so would not ever. But then part of me thinks that Thane would also say YOLO and do it on a dare. Thane, I think that ultimately you would think about it, but you wouldn't because you've been enjoying your life knowing that you got limited time. Now that his son is back in the picture, he's trying his best to maximize his time alive. That's my thought. That's my thought. And this individual here, I don't know anything about, so I cannot rank them.